The story of chess begins not with kings and queens, but with Chaturanga, a game of war and strategy born in ancient India during the Gupta Empire. Chaturanga, meaning 4 divisions, mirrored the Indian army infantry, cavalry, elephants and chariots. Played on an 8x8 board, each piece reflected its military counterpart. Foot soldiers moved forward like pawns, cavalry leapt in L shapes, elephants moved diagonally, and chariots charged straight ahead. At the center was the Raja, the king, whose capture was the ultimate goal, checkmate. The mantri, or counselor, was a far weaker version of today's queen, moving only 1 square diagonally, making the game slow and methodical. Chaturanga was more than entertainment. It was a training ground for strategic thinking, teaching that victory comes from careful, incremental gains. This ancient game became a universal language of strategy, carried by merchants and scholars along trade routes. Its DNA of logic and creativity would soon spread, adapting to new cultures and evolving into the chess we know today. The seed of chess was planted in India, ready to grow and conquer minds across the world. From these humble origins, the journey of chess had only just begun. As Chaturanga traveled west, it found a new home in Persia, where it became Shatranj. The Persians embraced the game, weaving it into courtly life and elevating it as a symbol of intelligence and wisdom. They renamed the pieces. Raja became Shah, king. Mantri became Fazin, vizier. And the game's objective was immortalized in the phrase Shah Mat, the king is helpless, origin of our word, checkmate. Shatranj's rules evolved, but the game remained slow and methodical, with the vizier and elephant still limited in power. Persian masters like Al-Adli and As-Suli composed intricate chess problems, sharpening tactical skills and laying the foundation for chess literature. As the Islamic Golden Age flourished, Shatranj spread across the Middle East and North Africa, and into Europe, carried by scholars and conquerors. The game crossed into Spain with the Moors, becoming a bridge between East and West. Shatranj's legacy was the gift of strategy and theory, setting the stage for chess's next great transformation. The journey of chess was far from over. It was about to enter a new era. By the 10th century, chess had taken root in Europe, arriving through Islamic Spain and Italian trade routes. The game became a symbol of nobility and intellect, with lavish sets gracing the courts of kings and clergy. Shah became king, Fazin became queen, Pil, elephant, became bishop, Ratha, chariot, became rook, and Ashva, cavalry, became knight. For centuries, Europeans played with the old Shatranj rules, making the game slow and defensive. Yet chess flourished in art, literature, and even monasteries, where it was embraced as a tool for mental discipline. The slow pace of medieval chess was about to change as the Renaissance dawned, bringing creativity and innovation to the board. The stage was set for a revolution that would forever alter the game's dynamics. The queen and bishop were poised for transformation, and chess was on the brink of becoming the modern game we know. The checkered board was ready for its greatest leap forward. A new era of speed and power was about to begin. In late 15th century Spain or Italy, chess underwent a dramatic transformation. Mad Queen's chess was born. The once weak vizier became the queen, now the most powerful piece, able to move any number of squares in any direction. The bishop gained its sweeping diagonal power, and pawns could now move 2 squares on their first turn, introducing the en passant rule. These changes injected speed and tactical excitement, making openings and early attacks far more decisive. The new rules spread rapidly, and the first modern chess book appeared in 1497, marking the birth of chess theory. Players now studied openings, tactics, and strategy in depth, unlocking the game's full potential. The modern game, with its powerful queen and dynamic play, has remained largely unchanged for over 5 centuries. Chess became a perfect blend of strategy and tactics, captivating millions. The Queen's rise ensured chess's place as the king of strategy games. While European chess became the global standard, it's just one branch of a diverse family tree. Across Asia, Chaturanga evolved into Xiangqi in China and Shogi in Japan, each with unique boards, pieces, and rules. Xiangqi features a river and palace with cannons that leap to capture. Shogi allows captured pieces to rejoin the battle, creating constant shifts in power. Even in the West, innovation continued with variants like Chess 960, where the back rank pieces are randomized, forcing players to rely on creativity over memorized openings. These variants enrich our understanding of strategy, showing that chess is a flexible, living art. Each form offers new challenges and perspectives, broadening our appreciation for the game's universal principles. Exploring these worlds sharpens our minds and deepens our love for chess. The chess family is vast, and every variant adds to its enduring legacy. As modern chess took shape, the Romantic era flourished in Europe's cafes, defined by daring attacks and brilliant sacrifices. Masters like Philidor, Le Bourdonnais, and MacDonald dazzled audiences with creative, swashbuckling play. The American prodigy Paul Morphy became the era's brightest star, defeating Europe's best with a blend of tactical genius and intuitive positional play. Morphy's dominance set the standard for future generations, showing that beauty and logic could coexist on the board. Wilhelm Steinitz followed, codifying the principles of positional chess and arguing that attacks must be built on real advantages. Steinitz's scientific approach led to the first official World Chess Championship in 1886, where he defeated Zukertort. His victory marked the end of the Romantic era and the rise of modern chess strategy. The World Championship title became the ultimate prize, passed from one chess giant to the next. Chess was no longer just art, it was a science. The age of the world champion had begun. The 20th century saw the rise of the Soviet Union as chess's dominant force. The Soviets invested heavily in chess, creating a system that produced champions like Botvinnik, Smyslov, Tal, Petrosian, and Spassky. The Soviet school emphasized scientific preparation, deep opening study, and a universal style. Chess became a Cold War battleground, symbolizing the ideological struggle between East and West. The 1972 World Championship between Spassky and American challenger Bobby Fischer became a global spectacle. Fischer's victory shattered the Soviet monopoly and sparked a chess boom in the West. Though Fischer's reign was brief, his impact was lasting. He proved the Soviet machine could be beaten. The Soviets quickly regained dominance with Anatoly Karpov, setting the stage for new rivalries. The chess world was now a stage for epic clashes of style, ideology, and intellect. The legacy of the Soviet school endures in the game's highest levels. Chess had become a true global contest. After Fischer, the chess world was defined by the rivalry between Anatoly Karpov and myself, Garry Kasparov. Our epic matches pushed human chess to its limits, but a new challenger emerged, the computer. Early chess engines were weak, but rapid advances in computing changed everything. In 1997, I lost to IBM's Deep Blue, the first time a reigning world champion was defeated by a machine. This watershed moment marked the dawn of human-computer collaboration in chess. Engines became essential tools, deepening our understanding and analysis. A new generation of champions arose. Viswanathan Anand, the rapid-fire tactician from India, and Magnus Carlsen, the intuitive Norwegian prodigy. Carlsen, raised in the computer era, blends deep knowledge with relentless creativity, dominating both classical and online chess. Chess has become a digital spectacle, with stars like Hikaru Nakamura captivating global audiences. The game's evolution continues, shaped by both human genius and artificial intelligence. The internet has transformed chess into a truly global, accessible phenomenon. Online platforms connect millions, making it possible to play anyone, anywhere, anytime. Streaming has created new chess celebrities, bringing high-level play and commentary to vast audiences. Events like PogChamps have introduced chess to new generations, blending competition with entertainment. AI engines like AlphaZero have revolutionized our understanding, discovering novel strategies and challenging old theories. The synergy of human creativity and machine intelligence ensures chess will keep evolving. From ancient India to the digital age, chess has proven resilient and endlessly adaptable. It remains a language, an art, a science, and a test of the mind. Chess connects us to a rich history and inspires us to think, create, and compete. The royal game endures, its legacy alive in every move played today and in the infinite games yet to come.